My name is Andreas Koini. I'm the head of Antwerp International School. I was probably destined to become a teacher from a very young age. I remember when I was 16, I was madly into sports, and I started taking over young groups of students and coached them in gymnastics, volleyball, athletics from that age onwards. I went to university and studied sports, but I was very interested in mathematics as well, so I actually studied mathematics and did a teaching degree at the University of Vienna. And became eventually a teacher in an Austrian school. But after 5 years, fate had it that I applied for a school in London to go and become an expat teacher, and I stayed there for 10 years, and it kind of took off everything from there on. And eventually I was appointed head of school of a new school in Germany, so I moved from England to Germany and founded a new school, a new IB World School in the Frankfurt region. Stayed there for about 6 years until the call from Antwerp reached me, and now I've been here for more than 8 years already. Never looked back. The last 3 years, 4 years here at Antwerp, we talked a lot about what education should look like. I have a personal education philosophy that is very much based on holistic education that gets kids to be self-determined, to take their learning in their own hands. And education is not just about transferring knowledge from a teacher to a student. It's actually about forming a personality, including all the values, including all the attitudes, including all the career ambitions. And when a student leaves Antwerp International School, I think they should be well prepared to enter the world as a person that contributes for the better of the world as well. So the last 3 to 4 years here in Antwerp, we thought about what should education look like, and we came up with a few big words here in Antwerp. First of all, what is our mission? So I already said, we want to educate. But it's not just about education, it's about inspiration and it is about empowerment. So how do we do that here in Antwerp? We think that our holistic education, the international baccalaureate education that we apply from primary years, middle years, up to the diploma years, really should lead into self-determined young adults. And as part of that, we looked as well at what does Antwerp stand for in terms of values, in terms of attitudes. And we really believe that respect, sustainability, a caring community, and commitment represent the values of our school very well. What is it that makes Antwerp International School so special? I think it's the feeling of a community. You have to understand that we're not just a school. We take care of people right from their point of arrival until very often they depart from Antwerp again. So that doesn't mean that kids just come to school. We help the parents to find friends. We help the kids to integrate into our community. We provide activities in the evenings, we provide activities during the weekends, we provide activities during the holidays, and friendships form here. The students are all engaged during the day in their school, in the evenings in their clubs, after school clubs, in our sports clubs, in our arts clubs, in our academic clubs that are happening every day here. During the weekends, they go out, they compete all over Europe in the 3-season tournaments. We have volleyball, football, basketball, you name it, everything's happening here. And that provides such a vast amount of opportunities for parents to engage as well. We have clubs like Booster Club, where the parents cater for all the tournaments, the big events that are happening in our school. The costumes department takes care of providing all the costumes for our big performances that are happening. Usually we have about 3 to 4 big performances every school year here in our school. And the parents are having a special area where they have their sewing machines. They collect costumes from parents, old shoes, old hats, you name it. PTO is a very important organization in our school as well. They organize the after-school clubs mainly for our primary school kids. So all the activities, we call it Griffin's After-School Adventures, and they bring in all those trainers and activities to our school, like karate for the small kids, ballet for the small kids. We have coding clubs for the small kids. But what really happens there is friendships form. And that's again is an essential part of our school, that we are this caring community here in Antwerp. We have a constant interest and ambition to improve our school at all times. And we all are constantly thinking about how we could do that. For me personally, that means that I go out to accredit other schools, and I accredit schools worldwide. I'm a member of the NIASC Commission, that is the New England Association of Schools and Colleges in Boston, and they accredit schools worldwide. And I've been invited to become a commissioner there, and as part of my duties are to do these accreditation visits. And I see so many things that I like in other schools, but some things I do not like, and that really provides a huge opportunity for our school as well to bring in those good things and to avoid the bad things that sometimes happen as well. On top of that, we are a member of a big group of European schools who compete against each other in athletics kind of competitions. That includes sports like volleyball, basketball, athletics, cross country, all these kind of things. We heads and the principals and the senior managers, we meet on a regular basis, and I'm quite proud that I've been elected to be the chairperson of NICES, that is the Northwest European Council of International Schools, and we are currently really trying to expand our programs and go out beyond just sports and include academics like mathematics competitions. We have art collaborations going on now, and we are trying to expand and explore it over the coming few years as well. Let me allude a little bit to our alumni, because that's something that baffled me when I joined the school in 2015. It seems that everyone you talk to has fond memories of Antwerp International School. And be it parents, be it students, or be it former teachers, they all come back. Every 2 years we have International Day here in school, and more than 1,500 people are running around and with tears in their eyes and said what a great time they had here in Antwerp. And I really understand that now. I've been here now for more than 8 years, and you bond. Antwerp has this kind of flair of a hidden gem. People underestimate how lovely it is to live in Antwerp, what a great city of culture, of sports, of activities it is, the closeness to the North Sea, the closeness to the nature. I live very close to the Heide here, is just excellent, and it provides such a nice environment to bring up a family.
The world can be better when we work together. You'll make friends forever, and it starts right here.